Hey you, do you want to make a table and chair like this? Well, stick around and you'll learn very, very shortly. Hello everyone, it is Josh here from GamePhrase, and today we'll be learning how to make a table and chair. So for starters, I'm going to quickly grab a model of myself. You can use any figure, so you potentially could just go in here, type in figure, get this guy for example. Oh, it's tall. Never mind. You get this guy for example, and just make the chair around him. But for starters, I'm gonna have to quickly put my stick poser into a sitting position, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we have got the stick poser into a sitting position, and we'll start by getting a part. I think I might try and go for a wooden chair, as probably a lot of you might. So what you want to do is go to materials, plastic, and click wood. And to get the best, my favourite type of colour to get a really nice wood look is cork, which is right under BR yellowish orange. I think this looks pretty woodish. And the next thing you want to do is go to model, and you should see it saying 1. And if it doesn't, don't worry. All I want you to do is 0.10. This allows you to make it the smallest the block can possibly be. For example, like this. You can make it like that as well if you wanted it to be really small, but we're not going to make it that small. I'm trying to think now. If I actually get another figure, I need the size of how big it actually is. We make it slightly lower than that. That looks good. And then what we got to do is try and perfect it. So it's like this. Wait, there. So that's the size we need it to be between each other. And the same thing is with moving it forward. Well, I didn't need to do that. If I quickly connect it. There we go. Yep. There. Alright, so now basically do the same thing, Control D, drag it to there, and then do the same thing again there. Is that right? Yes. So there we go. We now have the frame of our seat. So now, what you want to do is put collisions on, and then it should be able to just pop up there. If you turn it off, I'll quickly show you. It just dupes inside of it, just so you can have a bit more control. Alright, but we want that off right now, so it spawns on top to make our life a bit easier. And I want you to drag it from side to side, and then back to there. Oh yeah, we have not done something. You meant to make sure you've locked. Oh gosh, don't know what I'm doing today. Alright, let me lock the base plate. There we go. You want to lock all of this, and to make the bottom surface smooth and studs to smooth. Therefore, it's all smooth, as you could probably guess. So now once you drag that, it looks like a bit of a stool. What I need you to do is Control D this, click RT, and is that? No, I want you to click R again. So RTR, and you should get it so it's the right size. It's the same size as this as well, this part here. This is going to be the back of the chair, and I want you to drag it to the back of the seat, like that. And you should see it's starting to look pretty decent. But now, we want to get like the cushion part of it. So what we want to do now is copy this again. Maybe have this off again. So now it spawns in it. And what I want you to do is drag this, it is, 2 inwards like this on each side, except from the back. Oh, that's too much. There we go. And set this to, I forgot what I put it as. Fabric. And then you want to set it to a dark black. Well, you can have it any colour really, but in this case we will be using black. So as you can see, this is starting to look just like the model I showed you at the start of the video. Oh yeah, we've got to do the table as well. But this is, the chair is starting to look like you saw at the start of the video. But you're probably wondering how you forgot to add the holes, but I haven't, because the thing is, what I need to do is copy this. So Control D, click R, wait, T, R, T, and what you are wanting to do is bring this down by 2. Oh gosh, 2. So there we go. It's not touching the back bit now. What I want you to do is probably this is going to be like 1 every few blocks, which I'll demonstrate in a second. I just need to try and get this connected. So it's there. And set this to 0.10 again. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, it is on the edge there. We don't actually want it on the edge. I was just trying to equal it out. So you got 2 blocks inwards, and then Control D again. And you're probably really confused, but don't worry, this will all make sense in a second. Just stay with me. Don't quit the video just yet. This will mind blow you. So just keep doing it until you reach the other side. There we go. It's actually not that equal for some reason. If I just mess around. I mean, it doesn't really have to be equal, but I mean, it might look a bit nicer. Alright, we're just going to leave it as this for now. Yeah. So what you want to do is hold Control and click on all of these. Click negate, and you'll see they all turn into negative parts. And now, here's the cool part. You Control, click on both of them, and then click Union. It's still under the model, as you can see, and it's right here. So you negate these parts, you leave this back bit, and then you union these 2 parts, and you keep doing it. You just keep clicking Union on all the negative parts, and you should see. Oh, and look, ta-da! You got this awesome looking. This is confusing. Okay, never mind. You probably got it right. But there you go. You got the chair. But now I want to union all of this, or not. Probably union all the wooden bits together, because if you union the fix something which is different material and different colour, as you saw, it will ruin it. So, and I'm gonna union these guys so it looks like they're connected, and then turn the fabric and turn this into a group. We're going to call this chair. You can call it whatever you want. So now we've got the chair. I'm just going to quickly check that this is both anchored, which it is. Brill. So now you should see my stick figure should sit on it pretty well. I mean, I haven't actually made this like a seatable seat, but you can always do that. And what you'd have to do is a right click, insert object, and you should see seat. And if I quickly test, you'll see that I sit on it. Don't know where the legs went from. There we go. And basically you just do the same thing with this fabric to this block. So now let's get onto the chair. No, the table. Alright. This time you want to make a cylinder. I think I'm gonna make this metal for the bottom bit and a dark grey. Oh, it's not cylinder. There we go. Same thing, anchor it just to prevent it from moving. It's all smooth, which is great. So RTR, so it stands up. There we go. I'm going to resize it to the smallest it can be. And here, we want it fairly big. So, right here, I think I'm going to make it a 1. This is easier resizing. Right, so we've got the base. Try and fit it. We can always do it in a sec, actually. So we've got the base of it. You're going to Control D that. Put this on top, if I can. Go back to 0.10. It's a lot of fiddling around. Sorry for that, guys. But trust me, this will all be worth it at the end. You'll have an awesome looking chair. And go back to 1 again. There we go. And it should fit on just like that. Here, I'm gonna go for a slightly lighter metal. Drag it up a bit. There we go. And then Control D this again, but make sure you turn this so it's highlighted. Resize it to the bottom. Make this a wooden looking colour. Cork. And as you can see, but hey, you've learned how to union with this chair now, which will hopefully make your modelling so much easier. I love the union tool. And now we want to try and create a glass. So what you do is turn this into a light blue, which is here, medium blue actually, and set this to ice, I think, and then set transparency to 0.5. Is it ice? Yes, it is. And we're going to resize it to this, put it on top. And what we want to do is put it to the side, Control D this, and the same thing union, basically, you're just dragging it through, like that. Negate this, into that, union. Oh, and use part color. This allows it so, if I turn it off, it's wooden. And the reason you want to do this is because it stays glass if you do it like that. 0.10 again, drag this down, there we go. And as you can see, it is starting to take shape of the model I showed you. We just need to do the same thing again, but for the bigger piece. So what you want to do here is just copy Control this, make this 1. You do it even bigger this time. There we go. I mean, I took it a bit bigger. I made it very slightly bigger. Well, actually quite a bit bigger for my table. And what you do is the same thing pretty much. Oh. Except what you want to do is drag this across in here, get the middle part here, and you resize it to the size of the glass. Put it in the middle, drag this up, drag this down a bit, negate, and union, and there we go. And we're almost done. 0.10, and then we've got a union all of the parts we possibly can. So obviously union the woods. Also just reduces how much parts you got in the workspace, which is also useful. We can leave that, and I think we'll see how this turns out. Okay, you can do that. But materials, it seems to mess about. And what you can do here is group this together, call it table, drag this to the position you want near the chair, probably try and center it. A bit more. Put my stick figure down. And there you go. You probably could have made it a bit higher if you wanted to. I think I might have made it a bit too small. But as you can see, this is a pretty decent looking table. We'll just compare it to the one I made earlier. So yeah, as you can see, it's the littlest slightly higher. But the chair looks, the chair's actually a bit lower. So I might have made the chair a bit too high on that one. But there you go, guys. You have made a table and chair with Union. Union, it makes modelling so much more efficient. So I totally recommend using it for most of your building. And for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and before I go, guys, there will be a link in the description to allow you guys to modify this piece for yourself. So thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.